Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into Heroes of the Storm. We are in a heroic division matchup of Imagine versus Bronze6, and on the Imagine side, we are going to be seeing Breakwood on the Sylvanas, Richard on the Lucio, Virtuoso on the Garrosh, Fatal on the Blaze, and JTR to play the Junkrat. Over on the side of Bronze6, we're looking at Danny on the Murden, Ferret on the Rhaegar, Juan Pablo on the Greymane, Secret on the Leoric, and Kira on the Lunara. Let's go ahead and start that prediction, ladies and gentlemen. Which team hits level 13? Which team hits level 13 first? And we'll go ahead and see what happens here as we are in Dragonshire, map number 1 in our first best of 3 of the day. As a reminder for anyone wondering, we typically do 2 best of 3s at least on Thursdays, and the matchup after this one will be a Nexus division matchup of Cat Daddies versus, I am blanking on the name, give me a second, Cat Daddies versus Minion Miners. That is going to be our next best of 3 after we check out this one. But until then, let's talk about these heroic matchups. We got a Leoric into a Blaze for the solo lane. We have this Garrosh as well, who's anchoring in the bush. Danny to check the bush. Might have seen Garrosh with that Stormbolt right there, but either way, we just go back and we're going to see some rotations into lanes, some safe clearing, nothing too aggressive just yet. Looking at the level 1s, we're going to be seeing the Groundbreaker, or the Warbreaker, excuse me, at level 1. Always mix those two up, as it is going to be stacking up your Groundbreaker. Once you hit the 5 stacks, you get the damage over time, and at the 15 mark, you get a 2-second cooldown reduction on your Groundbreaker, which, if I'm not mistaken, takes it down to, I believe, 10 seconds. Actually takes it down to 6 seconds. I'm incorrect on that one. So there you go. You have a 6-second cooldown when you do finish that out. And is it per enemy hero hit? No, it's just you get a flat cooldown as the reward. So I wasn't sure if you were getting cooldown on the hit. Either way, let's go ahead and see what happens here as, ooh, we got some good betting going on in chat. Oh, I'm proud of you all. I'm proud of you. This is some good betting. Usually the first game is like, oh, a little bet, a little here and there, but loving this. I do want to point out Lunara Sentinel Wisp. Look at the vision that Sentinel Wisp is providing. Now, Virtuoso knew that they were being seen, and you can see Richard over here knows that they can be seen by the enemy because there's that red reticle. It's kind of hard to see on the Lucio moving so quickly, but that red reticle means that the enemy is seen by, or I guess the player is seen by the enemy. And that Lunara Sentinel Wisp is just so great to be able to just have vision between the rotations. That's why we can also see the members of Bronze6 step up very far through the bottom lane. They know that any rotation would be seen. And I think there's a little bit of concern for Leoric in top lane, as this is going to be Blaze showing in lane, Breakwood showing in lane, Richard jumps on the point, and Secret's just going to get out of there. We do have, since there's so much pressure into the top lane, we will see the members of Bronze6 grabbing the Bruiser camp for the bottom lane, while Kira and Danny continue to siege in through mid. We are going to have the Murden go into the Reverberation, which gives cooldown reduction on the heroic abilities as well. So you may see either, well, we're probably going to see Avatar typically is popped when we do have the Reverberation, because you can pop Avatar, get the big clap, get that cooldown reduction, and keep clapping underneath the enemy heroes. Alrighty, good gambles. Good gambles on game 1. Stormbolt into the Garrosh here, who's actually, he's getting chunked quite heavily. Virtuoso needs to start backing away, but as Garroshes do, they play pretty well at low HP. The fort front gate will go down. Kira providing a significant amount of damage. How much damage does Lunara have right now? I'm just curious. It's actually not as much as I expected. I thought the Lunara damage was just gonna be like out of this world, but it's actually Junkrat with already 5.3 thousand, or 5.3k on that heroic damage output. Leoric to grab the top lane, Junkrat to grab bottom, Breakwood very low in bottom lane, gets the Haunting Wave out. Channel was available for a split second, but no actual Dragonite to be grabbed by either side. Is another fight. Breaks out in bottom, Virtuoso full HP, gets the toss onto Danny, gets the combo as well. Cleanse from the Rhaegar with that Purge, Breakwood's the target. Nice sound wave from Richard to be able to deny Juan Pablo the kill into Breakwood. We sit killless into this game, as we do have Lunara catching Soak in mid, and that's why we do see a little bit of an experience switch between these two teams, or at least a little bit of experience advantage to the side of Bronze6. Alright, Danny with the bottom lane control here. JTR gets the Concussion Mine away. Top lane, Blaze gets the control point back as Leoric was mopping up things through mid. Breakwood might be the target. Kira gets a little bit of damage. 1, 2, little toxins. I was actually looking at the Lunara pickup here. She went into Nature's Calling for the damage to increase to everything but heroes, and we do have that splintered spear, so not the standard build we see from Lunara players nowadays. Typically it's that choking pollen and noxious blossom that we do see at 4 and 7. Regardless, some more spread damage, also can spread that poison around a lot more with the splintered spear. Leoric has the top, Muradin has the bottom. Dragonite to which team first? I'm just sad Stark isn't here to give my points. I saw Stark at the start of stream. He might be lurking. He might be playing some games and just kind of lurking in chat. But I did see him do a froggy arrive when I started stream, so he might just be lurking. See, there he is. Be Crazy is upset that they can't give you points. So we'll have 10s first for the side, at least for now. It's looking like the 10s will come through first for the side of Bronze6, and we'll go ahead and cycle through the other numbers as always. But the big thing, the bet is for level 13, so we still got a ways to go on that one. Steel Trap's biting a few enemies. Juan Pablo Ferret also very low. Kira gets thrown, and that's first blood to the side of Imagine. They were definitely able to imagine how to get that kill quite quickly, and no follow-up. I was actually expecting Juan Pablo or Danny to maybe go in and try and get a counter kill, but it seems like the members of Bronze6 will play it slow and safe, tap well, and Blaze in mid lane is just soaking things up. 10 talent tier to the right side first. Oh, Chess, by the way, I saw your message earlier, and then my brain just completely farted to respond. Sorry about that. I did see your message earlier, and I was like, yes. And then my day started, and then I was like, I gotta Skype my family, and then I gotta do a recording, and then I gotta have a meeting with Jules, and I gotta have a CCL meeting, and then I gotta start stream. So sorry about that. My apologies. Mid lane, Lucio could have the channel. Nope. 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 It's gonna be a secret in top lane, able to get the top Sunshrine back over. Moonshine did go back over the side of Bronze6. As Garrosh is going to spin to win. A little bit of a decimate boy over here. He's got those three charges. There we go. Lunara's holding. I feel like Leaping Strike could be a great tool to get away if you get thrown in, but Thornwood Vines just puts you in a better spot that you could just poke forever. So, or not poke forever, but you can just poke more safely. So I'm curious to see what Lunara's going to go. She is holding for quite some time here. As the experience is looking good to Bronze6, it's going to be Leaping Strikes. Okay. Virtuoso getting poked at between Greymane and Lunara. Getting low here. Breakwood. A little low on mana. JTR has no mana right now. Oh, that's a Storm Bolt into the face of Virtuoso. Concussion Mine, and it looks like they are going to be pushed away. I think there was a toss away by the Garrosh onto the Concussion Mine, if I'm not mistaken. Either way. Toku, thank you for the tier 1 for 14 months. Thank you, Toku. I'll resend your alert when we get out of game. Top lane, looks like Leoric was trying to clear things out, but he wants to deny the Dragonite. He actually immediately left. So top lane fort will fall in favor for the side of Imagine, but the Dragonite will be denied by the Leoric for now. Wow, no distracting messages here. Yeah, I always turn off, alerts are never on during casted games. That's the only time alerts are never on. Otherwise, alerts are always on. Oh man, all right, 13, it's right around the corner. Who gets it first? It's actually really, really close to see who's gonna get 13 here. Who gets it? Like, I'm just staring at the top of the screen. I'm not gonna lie. All right, it is gonna be the members of Imagine. All right, Imagine gets level 13 first. Yes. All right, I paid the people. I'll go back to casting. There we go. I try my best to do these immediately so I don't forget, because I'll get to the end of the game and be like, who got 13 again? Imagine reaching 13. Imagine reaching level 13. Both teams do it. Murden does have his baseline done. That was from level 10 right there. Garrosh done with the Warbreaker. We did see that done a little bit earlier. Dragonite, I actually thought the Dragonite went out. It seemed like the screen kind of went a little that like red color for a second, but it must have just been my eyes, as this is no Dragonite potential for either side just yet. Moon Shrine to the side of Imagine, Sun Shrine to the side of Bronze6, and Leoric is just going to soak up some of the experience in this top lane, looking to get a little slow into Fatal Rampage, apply the Spectral Leech. We are going to be seeing the Paralyzing Rage, which increases the slow from 40% to 60% with that 20% increase, as Danny gets pushed onto the point. Danny's like, all right, cool, I'll just mount up and hang out right here. Ferret gets some healing out as well. Seeing more of the more of the Lightning Shield build. Something that I want to try with Justin. He had brought up a main tank Rhaegar, so want to try that out with him one day. We actually have a special episode coming up of Please Try This at Home. It is going to be on April 26th. We have a special episode. Sorry, my apologies. I reached for my T-Mug and I didn't realize that there was a fight happening in mid lane. That is the Leoric trying to defend, and he buys some time. Actually, no, he doesn't buy any time. There was potential, and yeah, I don't know why Leoric stayed so long in mid lane right there. I feel like maybe he already used Spectral Leech, or Spectral, oh my god, Wraith Walk. Maybe he already Wraith Walked during an engagement or something? I don't know. Either way, mid lane available. Dragonite could be here to the side of Imagine as the bottom lane is getting pushed in hard. Wailing Arrow toss. That's a good spin to win as the Rhaegar goes down. Riptire as well. We will be seeing a lot of damage onto Lunar, who gets a leaping strike to position a little bit better. And Greymane goes in. Sorry, the animation was weird. Richard's the one who gets tossed away right there. Okay. There should totally be a Leoric skin. I'm picturing it, and it could be very cute either way. I like the idea of Leoric being like cosplaying Lily. That's where my mind went, but then I realized that it can go both ways. I like the idea of Leoric cosplaying as Lily. I don't know why. Hey Shy, what's up, bud? How's your day going? Also, Jaden, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for coming by. All right, well, Lucio amps it up. We do have the Dragonite. This is the first Dragonite of the game still. Danny gets pushed around by the Concussion Mine, pops the Avatar. We have that flank from Secret coming out as well. Keep an eye out on the left side of your screen. I'm gonna pull away the talent so we can see everything a little bit better. 16 just now being achieved to the side of Bronze6. Okay, Leoric, there's an Entomb onto 2. Dragonite will end. Fatal Rampage drops the bunker, which allows people to get in from the Entomb, but Virtuoso doesn't really care. Breakwood gets the Haunting Wave back. Danny getting low here. That's a Wailing Arrow from Breakwood. Finds the kill onto Danny. Ferret trying to back away. Gets pushed around by Richard, and that will be JTR finding the kill. Virtuoso solidifying that kill into Juan Pablo. Riptire from JTR. Oh, it's going to be, well, destroyed. Breakwood pops the Black Arrows from Sylvanas, and this is going to be the bottom lane keep to go down. 1, 2, 3 death timers with the average of anywhere from, let's say 25 seconds average if we're gonna do some quick caster math. And it seems like this is a core call. Lunar gonna do her best to defend. Those stones will lock you down for a second. Richard jumps out with the push-off. Needs to play it safe because that keeps started dealing some damage. Breakwood comes through with the big play. Kira goes down. Fatal Rampage with the Jet Propulsion into Secret. Does manage to land some decent damage. The Chattering Teeth come out. Secret Wraith walks in. A push from Richard into the Steel Trap from JTR. Danny now respawning. Pops the Avatar. But the core is meant to fall. And game 1 in our first best of 3 goes over to the side of Imagine. Imagine winning game 1. Ah, delicious, delicious tea. Oh, I think we need a cocktail already. All right, let's see. Boop. Toku, thank you for the tier 1 for 14.
I will follow you to the end of the world. Subscribe.
Wowie, no distracting messages here.
Wowie. I like the way that it said Wowie. Looks like a very unpleasant stomp. I mean, early game was looking pretty promising to Bronze6. Early game was actually pretty good to Bronze6. They had a lot of good rotations. They had a lot of good pressure constantly applied. I want to say that it was right around, late level, yeah, it was probably like late level 7, obviously into 10s. That's where the members of Imagine really started coming through. Would you prefer a bunch of L underscore? No. No. I like the wows better. The wows make me giggle. The L underscore is, I don't know why, but it takes me back to 6th and 7th grade when I had French class. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's like, it's just like, that's the memory. I'm Bronze 7, so yeah, there you go, yeah. Wow, first of all. Wow, second of wow. Yep. Yep. All right. Let's get rid of some pre-roll and let's get ready for the next game. Choose mild, sure. If you, I don't know if you guys see this, but just choose mild. Just choose mild. Sure. Let's see. Team score left side goes up by 1, and we set up our next map. That was, oh right, yes, I remember. I did some research beforehand. By the way, did you all see that we put out a new episode of Please Try This at Home with Justin and I? Did you all see? Did you see? Did anybody see the new episode? Did anybody watch our brilliance? Did anybody watch our brilliance on YouTube? On twitch.tv/YouTube/ I'm not gonna make you watch the whole thing. I just want to show the intro. It also gave me time. It also gave me time to start a Twitch prediction. So I was just doing that. You saw it live. Well, watch it again on YouTube. Watch it again on YouTube. It's like baiting someone through a Teemo minefield. What's a Teemo? What's a Teemo? Is that like some sort of yordle? Is that some sort of yordle? If you've already seen the episode, at least go to the YouTube and give it a thumbs up because metrics are a big thing. What's a team? I don't know. What's a Teemo? Are you talking about? Is that like Dota 2 or something? All right, we're going to do a prediction. We're going to Volskaya Foundry. I'll introduce the teams, and then I'll start the prediction, because we are getting a Zul'jin. We got a Zul'jin, so we're going to do the Zul'jin questing prediction. Will he have the 150 stacks or more, or 149 or less? I don't know, Baha. What's your mini-map, Smile? I don't know what you're talking about. What's a mini-map? What is a... is that a thing in the game? Do those exist? What is a mini-map? Welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series heroic division matchup of Imagine versus Bronze6. On the left-hand side, we got Imagine up in this best-of-3 series with JTR on the Vala, Fada Rampage on the Blaze, Breakwood to play the Chromie, Richard on the Lucio, and Virtuoso once again to play the Garrosh. Over on the side of Bronze6, we're looking at Danny on the Muradin, Kira on the Mephisto, Ferret on the Brightwing, Juan Pablo on that Zul'jin, Rexar to be played by Secret, and of course, as always, the MVP, the best hero in the game, Misha, to be played by Misha. We get into mid lane, we check out the level 1s, and as I said, get your predictions in for does Zul'jin finish the baseline stacks? The prediction has begun. That's what it is right there. I'm going to pull this away. So basically, you're going to see it here. It says 30, but obviously every 5 equals 1. So we'll check on the detailed information as the game goes along. But right now, let's focus in and see what happens here for our first little engagement. Apparently the minimap is 90% of the game. So what you're saying is when I cast, I should never show the actual game and I should only show the minimap? Is that what you're saying? So like, anytime I cast... Hold on, this is important. Anytime I cast... Give me a sec. I should just cast like this. This is all I should be doing. All right, everybody, welcome into the Nexus Gaming Series. We are going to be casting some game. The minimap is 90% of the game, so only big map. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to make people have to do that. There you go. All right, let's... Ah, yes, the superior view. The minimap redemption is only for days when I play the game. I don't do minimap redemptions or anything like that when I'm casting, because that's rude to the teams that actually want to watch me cast their game. Or maybe they're like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. I have to go. Thanks for hanging out with us, Nancy. We'll either see you later or I'll see you tomorrow, but have a great evening. First blood might be onto Juan Pablo, who goes low and will go down. No level 1 reckless, so there's no extra stacking at that low HP mark, but still, we have 2 stacks already on the Zul'jin, out of the 30 for that one. Superior view, superior butt, yes, of course. Okay, sorry, just making sure I wasn't missing anything in chat. Actually, ... Actually what? What are you gonna actually ... my stream? If you're gonna do it, say what you want to say. Don't just actually. Come on now. It's Twitch. Get timed out. Why only focus on one lane when you can focus on the entire map at once? That is true, yeah. Oh, is it timeout Thursday? Any day is a timeout day if you believe hard enough. All right, sorry.
We've redesigned our tree glove protectors for combat in the Nexus. Prepare to begin field testing.
Not a mansplain? Oh, no, I want you to understand, I'm from the Midwest, and when someone does actually ... that is literally them starting to go, you're an idiot. Tykerus Hope, thank you for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the rambling and raving of my stream. It's just so much like if I see the ellipses, it's just I'm in for some passive aggressive bullshit. That's just what I was raised on. So that's what I was expecting to be like, actually, Bahamut, you're a moron? That's usually what I typically hear. That's what I heard growing up. It was great. 7 Towns here will be here first for the side of Imagine as, ooh, we had some good Twitch predictions for this one as well. Good polymorph coming through onto Fatal Rampage, forces the jet propulsion away. Virtuoso getting a little bit low, has to back away. And it is going to be channel of Control Point A going over to the side of Bronze6. Oh no, in Canada it's trailing off an introspection. So yeah, that's the thing is like the English language. In the English language, the ellipses, from my understanding, the ellipses are actually when you're actually shortening a quote. So you're supposed to put a bracket, ... put a bracket, and then like you start your quote, and then if it like there's more quote after it, you do the same thing at the end. That's what I learned from one of my friends. I heard that using the ellipses as a trailing off an introspection is technically not correct, and it's just one of those things that stuck with me. Because my dad does that all the time, and I was like, Dad, read your email out loud because it sounds really passive aggressive. He's like, shit, you're right. He's like, I was just trying to trail off and sound introspective. I'm like, okay, but read it back out loud. And he's like, oh shit, you're right. Yeah, that tone does not come through. All right. 3 stacks on the Zul'jin right now. 10 on the Chromie at the level 1. Yeah. That's just really how it's used. I mean, the English language is all bullshit. We've talked about this many times on this stream. Kira will make it out alive? Will not. Will not. Vala gets the last little bit of damage and Mephisto does go down. Zul'jin steps in, pops the self-cleanse. Right? Did he take self-cleanse? Am I crazy? Yes, he did. He's got the Voodoo Shuffle. But either way, it doesn't matter. Juan Pablo's still alive for now. 10 talent tier nearing for both these teams. We'll cycle through the other numbers. Wow. A very long first objective phase, but it looks like it will go over the side of Imagine. Sorry, I'll just, sorry. While the trigger love is happening, sorry, I keep seeing something in chat and I just gotta take care of it really quickly. Okay, cool. Sorry, just had to mop the floor of Twitch chat really quickly. There's some dirt on the floor of Twitch chat. There you go. That nice shiny Twitch chat. Look at that. Nice and shiny. Nice and clean in the Twitch chat realm. What do we have for 10s? Reign of Vengeance, Decimate, Temporal Loop, Bunker, Lucio Holding. We got Endurance of Hate, a Tostitos. We've got the Boars for the Rexar to be unleashed, as that's a lot of damage onto Blaze, and that is going to be a kill over to the side of Bronze6. Boars are unleashed.
Well done.
No kill command. It only has the it is literally Unleash Boar. Sorry, I was saying the talent. I'm like, that doesn't sound right as I'm saying it. But either way, it is literally Unleash the Boars. So it's quite literally what it is. It's like Dahaka's level 1 enhanced agility. I remember I couldn't remember it when I was casting and I refused to look at it. And then finally I gave up and I'm like, oh, it's literally what it does. God dang it. I didn't see what he was talking about. He was talking about trench coats. Oh yeah, baby, that's the stuff. What is my Twitch chat? What even is my Twitch chat? I'm glad you enjoyed your time out. You bad boy. You talking about gross heroes that should be in the game. Man, I mean, we should just replace the crab StarCraft hero with like something better, something useful. Honestly, we should just get the Monster Cat crab instead of a dragoon. I'd be happy with that. You built this community, Baha, you're now responsible for it? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Time out in solidarity? No. You gotta earn your timeouts. When I feel like giving them. Fatal Rampage is backing away right now through the bottom lane. Secret putting some pressure on with the Misha Rexar. Virtuoso anchoring in the bush. Danny, does he check with a Stormbow? Does get thrown out, but it's no real big deal because Garrosh was looking for a free stack on the level 1. 9 out of the 15. Chromie at 22 out of the 40, if I'm not mistaken. For the once again the first time. Vala with the Fire at Will does have the initial 20 stacks, so she does jump in that damage. As you can see right there, the reward. You jump by 40, so when you hit 20 stacks, you're at 40, and then you jump another 40 to 80. And then you also have your baseline damage, as GTR is sitting at like 300 HP right there. But I can show you all really quickly the scaling of this all. So baseline multi-shot damage is 265, adding in another 90, adding in another 167 if that grenade hits. You can do that math right there, chat, if you want. I'm disappointed we didn't get Ball along with Diablo 2. I would have loved to see. I want more Diablo heroes in Heroes of Storm. I want more Diablo, StarCraft, and I wouldn't mind a Nexus-born tank or healer. I feel like a Nexus-born tank or healer would be really, really cool. But like, if we were to get another hero anytime soon, I'd want it to be, of those three, probably Diablo a little bit more than StarCraft. Like, if I were to rank it, it'd be like Diablo first, StarCraft at a hard second, very, very close second. Sorry, not hard second, a very close second, and then Nexus-born trailing at third. I don't want a World of Warcraft hero. I don't really care for a Hearthstone hero. It's way too late to do something like that. I don't want a Blizz Classic hero. I don't want a Overwatch hero. I want one of those three. That's just me. That's more than 30 damage. That is a lot of damage blast, yeah. Oh yeah, the Kira username, that is, yeah. I keep doing it to myself too. I keep saying it, I'm like, is that the right thing? Anyways, big root from Zul Jin. He does have that ensnare from level 13, landing that onto Lucio, as this is going to be a Durance of Hate connecting onto JTR. Virtuoso trying to spin to win with the Decimate, and I think Danny might have been slowed down enough. Breakwood poking out as well on the Chromie, and it seems like control point B for the time being will go over to the side of Bronze6. I want Heroes to the Baja. You're watching it, my dude. You're absolutely watching it, Rob Dog. How about a variant like multi-class hero but between tank and healer? I don't know how that'd be done, but that's really cool. I like the idea of it. How it'd be executed is the big thing. Like, that one I'm not sure about. The idea seems very cool though. Tykeris Hope. You mean like Uther but more choices? I mean, it'd be cool if you took a hero and let's say at level 1, that kind of depends on the direction he goes. Like if you take this level 1, he's more bruisery, or she. At level 1, maybe you take a different talent and the character becomes a tank, and then you take a different talent and maybe they become a support, or maybe it's only one. You know, maybe there's 2 choices at level 1, and it's either a tank path or a healer path. I could see it. It could definitely be workshopped. It's a cool idea. I think the biggest thing, though, is I would like to pull from any sort of Heroes of the Storm-based lore for, like, a Nexus-born hero, or from Diablo or StarCraft, because I feel like there's so much lore from both of those games that are just untapped for Heroes of the Storm. And that's just me. That's just me. I think there's so much. I mean, there's probably a ton of Diablo lore and StarCraft lore that is untapped for this game. I can't say what because I'm not a lore master, but you know. Anyways, 50-some% will be the stall point for the members of Imagine when it comes to control point B Trigla, but that's going to be jet propulsion on Juan Pablo. Okay, Tastingo's up for Azul Jim, but he's just going to back away and heal up a little bit with the rejuvenation. Breakwood does have that once again the first time finished out, so she does have the extra echo. That's why you're seeing the 2 echoes out, as well as Chromie or Breakwood running around right there. Misha kind of anchoring, providing some vision for the team. Does have that level 1 finished out, some more armor for the Misha as well. I believe it's physical and spell. Yes, it is, because you can see the purple and the gray right there next to her name. But either way, Misha goes in with the charge. There's Danny Dwarf launching their way into all this. Does have the heavy impact for the slow. Decimate from the Garish getting some spins as Misha's getting very low right here. Mephisto jumping, diving around, trying to get something here. Temporal Loop will be used. Durance of Hate is available if Mephisto wants to use it. A very low Muradin gets the phase shift from Ferret. And at the end of our engagement, after the massive scuffle, after buttons were mashed left and right, we only see Amisha dead. She will respawn in the battle, so that's actually not too bad for the side of Bronze6, as this is a shred onto a Garish. Durance of Hate will go out and spread to quite a few members, as that is a kill onto Blaze, a kill onto Lucio. Control point B, Trig Law Protector, goes to the side of Bronze6. Hey Jimmy, what's up, bud?
Hero slain. Hero slain. Blue team has eliminated the enemy.
There's a Diablo skin, Wink. Are you talking about the Diablo 3 skin? Is that what you're talking about?
Destroy the forts.
How's your Thursday going, Jimmy? How's everything going for you, my friend? Ooh. Is Bronze6 going for core with B Triglov? No, the death timers are way too short. They can't. Can they? No, they can't. Wait, can they? Can they? Can they? Sorry, the position of the Triglov being right here leads me to believe that they're going to go core. Typically, when teams clear from this side of the keep, they're going to clear keep and go that, you know, disengage. When they stack up on the far end of the keep, they typically want to go core right afterwards. So that's why I was like, are they going to try? What are they going to do? I mean, I was sitting there doing the math. I was like, well, when Triglov goes down, they've got the Mephisto. Mephisto deals decent damage. So does Zul Jin. He's got Tastingo. Like, I'm sitting there doing all the calculation. I'm like, it could be a go, but like, I very much respect this and I like this idea a lot better. Get the fort in top, get the fort through mid, get the keep through top, maybe confirm the fort through bottom lane. Maybe. The reason I say maybe is there's 1 second left on the Triglov.
Now, we'll make adjustments accordingly.
This is one of the few and first times I think we've ever seen a Triglov get that much value. But you also have to make note that was a double fort and a keep, and you know, let's say 20 or so % off this fort through bottom lane, but that was off the back of a pentakill. You have to keep that in mind as well. Typically, control point control point ends with maybe 1 or 2 people dying. Not like that, where it's a full team wipe and the enemy just has free reign with no counter siege per se. Little ensnare was attempted by Juan Pablo right there. That was what you just heard or saw if you did see the animation. It is a skill shot, and it does have a small range, so very, very strong talent if you can land it. Hey, Tireless, how you doing? How you doing, bud? Did you used to be Tireless Pro? Did you change your name? Or are you just a different Tireless that's been in my chat? Sorry. Anyways, Boars Unleashed by the Rexar. That is Indomitable popped by the Garrosh, but a huge Durance of Hate. Oh, boy, is that a good Durance of Hate. Sets up the double. Indomitable was already used because the Boars Indomitable was already used to mitigate the boar value, and that is a... Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I got some buttons. That isn't a...
Double kill.
It isn't a...
Triple kill.
Solid...
Quadra kill.
And we're seeing a team of Bronze6 run to core. Zul'jin, he's at 20 stacks right now. Same dude, how am I? I'm doing great. Thanks for coming by. I noticed the name change and I was just curious. Did you retire from being a pro, or did you retire from being a tireless pro? Either way, map number 2 goes over the side of Bronze6, and ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a map 3 in our first best of 3 of the day. GG, well played. Alrighty, let's pay out the people. Does Zul'jin finish baseline stacking? Well, he's at 20 stacks. That is 100 stacks. So no, he did not finish his baseline stacking. Choose outcome. Does Zul'jin finish baseline stacks? No. No, he did not. You're not a pro anymore, Sage. You'll always be a pro in my heart. I don't have to imagine versus Bronze6. I get to watch it. If I keep losing bets, I'll never be able to afford knees. I spend too much on bandit treats. I mean, that's not bad. That's not a bad thing at all. All right, now that I'm out of the game, let's get some spankings going here. Let's get some spankings going here. There you go. There you go. Darth Looper, thank you for the bandit pets. Thank you very much for redeeming the bandit pets. Did we have any subs during that game? No. All right. All right, let's get rid of pre-roll and let's get our next map set up, and then we'll get into game number 3. Nice series to kick off our stream today. Pet the bandit. I'll pet the bandit in a second. Oh, ew. So stupid. Why do I even cast these teams? Thank you, Trainwreck. Thank you for that. I will do both of those in a second.
Baha equals best streamer ever.
Thank you, Jelly, for the Prime for 8 months. Thank you, Jelly, for using your Prime Gaming here. Wipeout. How dare you? How dare you, Wipeout? How dare you, Wipeout? Ugh. I have to cast a Phoenix game. I can feel just feel dirt. I took a shower this morning and I just feel dirty. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. I owe you all some redemption, so let's do those and we'll get into the next game. Jelly, thank you again for the Prime Gaming, and thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. That was very nice of you. Hey Silky, what's up? Alright. Got a little treat for you, bud. Yeah. didn't even chew it. He didn't even chew it, you good boy. Alright. Been napping all day, mister? You know? Good day? Napping? Hanging out? You got stinky breath. You got real stinky breath. Ugh. Alright. It's actually happening. What? Me petting my dog? Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I pet my dog? He's a good boy. God, you guys are weird. Y'all are weird. Y'all are really weird. But I love you all. Thanks for hanging out. He loves the scratches. He's such a good boy. Wipeout. I'm just gonna ban you. Not even subbed. Not even subbed. You're in here. You're in here talking this shit. All right, let's get in the game. Let's cast this dumb, stupid hero. Which team gets to level 13 first will be our prediction for this game as well. All right, let's get into the game. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nexus Gaming Series Heroic Division matchup of Imagine versus Bronze6. On the left-hand side, we have Imagine. We've got JTR on the Hanzo, Fatal Rampage on the Dahaka, Richard on the Rhaegar, Virtuoso on the Joanna, and Breakwood on the Sylvanas. Over on the right-hand side, we got Bronze6. We have got a Nubrak played by Danny, Kira on the Jaina, Ferret on the Lucio, Juan Pablo, and we got Secret playing Blaze. Let's go ahead and start a prediction. I'm actually going to change it up. I'm going to change it up. Which team gets level 16 first? Which team will get level 16 first? All right? Which team will get level 16 first? Let's go ahead and find out here. And you got your Twitch prediction. You got 2 minutes for it. Get them all in as we are going to check out the mid lane first engagement. It's kind of crazy that the Blizzard client let Juan Pablo just, like, not draft anything. It's kind of crazy. Lucio holding level 1. I'm curious, actually, why he's holding level 1. Well, that's actually a really late choice on that. Why wait so long to get party mix? You could have got, like, a bunch of free stacking already. Anyways, Dahaka in the bottom lane is going to get free rain down here because there's nothing to actually stall him or stop him. In top lane, we will see JTR up against Secret. Better question, why party mix? Obviously, Lucio struggles with mana, Kappa. I will say this, and I'm sure there's some Lucio mains out there that are like, Baha, you're an idiot, ... I do like the 20% range. I do like the 20% range increase. It makes it so that I can kind of keep people on the edge of my healing circle a little bit more safely. So, it allows your team to also not clump as much. Lucio healing circle is not also like that small either. Let's break the game really quickly. I can show you. Can I show you? I guess I apparently cannot show you. Okay, I guess it doesn't show. That's weird. Oh, wait, there it is. I got it to work now all of a sudden. There we go. Wait, hold on. Does it show again? Well, I showed it for a second, then I broke it. Anyways, but you can see right there, it's not too small, but it's not that big. So I do like the 20% range increase for that. I think it is also pretty good for a map like this where everyone's kind of grouping up around an objective. So maybe it's a little bit of that value. Ferret can just heal a lot more people. Obviously, as I said, Lucio struggles with mana as First Blood comes through. And I mean, look at how low Ferret's mana is. Like, Ferret should probably hearth back for full mana at this point. I can understand the 20% range increase, but having the move speed from Accelerando allows you to get to them. Yep, that is true. That is true. That is true. Honestly, it just might be a playstyle thing. It could just be a playstyle thing where Ferret wants to play further back, and that's really it. wants to play further back and just kind of keep people on the edge of that circle. I'm an avid Lucio player and I rage against party mix. Well, how about this? Don't. Just don't. Have you ever thought about that? Why not? Why not just be upset about other things like taxes and shit? Why not be upset that Netflix keeps raising their price but doesn't offer any sort of good content? Just don't love it. always Baha Rage Steer. Yeah, there you go. 6 up on both sides. And it is looking like we will see camps to be grabbed from mid lane from either side as well. How to fix rage? Don't. Easy peasy, exactly. There are many things to be upset about, yeah. There's many things to be upset about. But let's be happy and talk about Heroes of the Storm. It's currently a 2v4 and wow, it's crazy. Only Ferret and Danny are around, but that was enough to just threaten Imagine to back away. Quite crazy to me. Oh, it was probably because Kira was almost done with the mid lane clear with the Jaina, that's why. That's probably why. Just go on a hike and feel better. Just don't be depressed. Dahaka brush talk into the top lane, and he drags and he drags. He's not in range for one as the Anub'arak burrows away. Exactly, Honored Samurai. Exactly. Student loans. That's one that's fair. Oh. Okay. So there's just a crab running around the left side of our screen. Channel stall at 19 seconds on the right-hand side. Ferret looking to go help out Juan Pablo. Waiting to see actually what happens here. Hanzo at 11 stacks. I thought maybe they'd pick up another one right there. Tissue regeneration for the Dahaka currently sitting at 4 out of 10. Lucio at the party mix at 320 or so stacks. Jaina with the Fingers of Frost at 8 regeneration globes out of the 20. Pyromania will be popped by the Blaze. Fatal Rampage low, but doesn't go down. The healing over time from the Essence will be enough. JTR has some of the mana returning over time as well from tapping well, I do think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because that's way too much for a regeneration globe. 14 stacks right now on the Hanzo, but the objective phase, Jaina going for the channel, will be interrupted by Hanzo. Scouting arrow as well, but meanwhile, Lucio pushes in and, well, Breakwood randomly dies. She must have tripped over something. Jet propulsion from the Blaze, but the scatter arrow from JTR solidifies the kill. A trade will be had. Breakwood for Fatal Rampage as the Anub'arak goes in for the burrow. I'm sorry, not Fatal Rampage. That was the, Secret. Sorry. I don't know. I completely swapped the players from the last game. Anyways. They have a, a disgusting I quit. I really thought I didn't realize what I was getting into when I was casting this series. I wouldn't have picked up this best of 3 if I had known that there was a trash can playing on the side of Bronze6 in game 3. The scatter snipe A+ in geometry. Yeah. JTR definitely did well in geometry class in school. All right, Danny and JTR just kind of saying hello to each other. 437 stacks on the Lucio. Oh, we're just waiting. Jaina baseline's at 2,671 out of the 15,000 necessary. And 10 Talonteers are here. We'll go ahead and cycle through the other numbers. Pretty standard across the board. I'm thinking Jaina would be going into Water Elemental. The sustained damage is really good. Wintermute at level 20 is insanely strong. But we'll have to see what Jaina actually ends up taking. Ring of Frost can be big as well. It does have some synergy, but I do think that the Water Elemental, which is what will be grabbed, is going to be a little bit more useful here. Virtuoso is going to get dove on by the Anub'arak. Gets hit with the follow-up CC. Nice Hanzo Sonic Arrow to get the delay on Juan Pablo, as this is going to be Hanzo pushed back. Still have a lot of back and forth. Dahaka, not channeling, soaking in bottom lane. Lucio and Hanzo finishing a second apart on their level 1s. Lucio does have that increased range. Dahaka with the brush stalk into the flank. That is going to be a drag onto Lucio. He drops down to 50%. Blaze eats a gigantic arrow as a tickle comes through. Literally, I don't think a health bar actually moved right there. Actually, you know whose health bar moved is Danny's. I wonder if Juan Pablo's heroic actually hurts his own teammates, because it does seem like that's going to be the case as Ferret gets the push off. Secret trying to back away. Juan Pablo with a little bit of poke. JTR is the target. Ancestral Healing will be coming through. That's an agility over the wall. Breakwood so very low. Kira on the Jaina wants the kill, but turns around and goes for the Rhaegar. And that should be objective to the side of Bronze6. So sorry it happened to you, Bahamut Gaming. My love and sympathy for your deep, deep pain. Thank you. I couldn't do it without you, chat. Oh, poor Lucio does go down. I'm late to the party. Why the disdain for a trash can? Because the trash can has the worst heroics, and Heroes of the Storm and doesn't do anything. It's a bad hero. Might as well just take it out. Might as well just delete the hero, honestly. This is probably something better that we could put in the game. I would rather have a second Cho'Gall. I would rather have another Cho'Gall. Objective pushed in by Bronze6 through top, middle, and bottom. Mid looks like it's going to be Danny forced back. Top lane is going to be Juan Pablo and Kira pushing up. Bottom and top are critical lanes, but mid is also just as important because you have the null camp, or the null pack, which is a very, very low cooldown on the camp. It's a 1 minute 30-second cooldown, so you can grab that quite often. That's a big arrow from the Hanzo, wailing arrow from Breakwood to come through as well. Some scatters from JTR. That's going to be Rhaegar getting the bite of the butt onto that. A Nubrek Fatal Rampage will be trying to find the drag. This is looking like a lot of Bronze6 members are going to be cornered. Water Elemental almost killing Breakwood right there, but a double kill to be had. During all of this, the top lane fort will be falling. Bottom lane fort, it's not being threatened as much as I thought. Blaze does push up mid, but we do have a singular fort to fall, and here's those null packs as I had mentioned. But since the double kill happened, and there's still a lot of people on top, Virtuoso anchors, JTR has the scatters, he does have that full W build. We actually, Hazuabs has talked about this in the past. We did an interview with Hazuabs after winning a series off of Alterac Pass, and we asked him, what's the most critical thing to know as a Hanzo player? And he's like, the W build on Alterac is such a critical way to get camps, poke the enemy. It is, Hazuabs is saying that these three talents are very, very critical for this map. And I agree. A lot of poke potential, a lot of camp, speed, grabs, and as we saw earlier, some decent snipes for some kills across these corridors or these walled-in areas. But Breakwood is going to get picked off. Jaina does go down in the mid lane engagement, so a gank for a gank, but it's not what the members of Imagine really want in the trade and all of that. They Imagine loses too, and Bronze6 only losing their Jaina. Meanwhile, Boston top lane still pushing up. Another two-headed monstrosity gasps and clutches pearls. Yeah, I said it. I said the controversial thing. Cho'Gall is two heads, one brain. Oh, brain cell, got you. I keep checking my tea mug as if more tea is gonna randomly just pop into it. I keep looking at my mug. I'm like, maybe there'll be just a little bit of tea left. No, apparently not. None. Alrighty. Well, 16 talent tier is nearing for Bronze6, but it can all swap around in just a second. The members of Bronze6 could all just die right up. No, never mind. All right. Well, choose outcome. Bronze6 does get to level 16 first. Bronze6 is going to have level 16 first, but the fight breaks out around the bottom lane boss. Falling Sword will be coming through. Secret is going to be able to pop the bunkers. A huge arrow from JTR will be coming through. There's going to be a swipe from Juan Pablo that doesn't do much, if anything, as the bunker is about to expire. The boss, it could go over to Bronze6, and it's looking like all that will fall for Bronze6 is a blaze, but that right there, boss and bottom lane, objective phase is up. This is so much for the side of Bronze6. Magic tea, I have some of that in my kitchen. It really works. Whoa, I don't know if you're allowed to say those things on Twitch. You might get me in trouble. They might, someone from Twitch might be in my channel and might look at my channel and be like, oh, time to roll the dice on whether I ban this account permanently. I really can't believe that this boss went over to the side of Bronze6. They're gonna get boss, obviously. It's gonna get keep front gate. It should get some damage on the keep. With 11 seconds left on the objective, we do have mid lane pushed up. Camp on the right. Blaze could tag this camp. Maybe not. It's way too... No, he can. He can tag the camp. All right, so we'll have no pack for mid. This is looking really good for Bronze6, but what do they gain in totality? Like, what is... Obviously, they got some structural damage. They got some experience. There's a solid level and some change gap between these two teams. But what do they get with the objective phase on the side of Bronze6? That is the bigger question that we need to answer, and we're going to be answering that very soon. No pack mid. We have the Horde Cavalry through mid, top, and bottom, but I feel like the mid is going to be the main priority right now for Bronze6. Armor debuffing, no pack, as well as the objective, and a decent wave already pushed up. You got 5 members here. Let's let it rip. Let's go ahead and pull away the talents really quickly. We can see our screen a little bit better here. Blaze actually splits into top lane. Is going to still split soak and grab that experience. Dahaka lands a drag. That's a high five from Lucio. The camp still pushing in through mid, but that is the cavalry, at least in mid, already gone. Bottom lane still pushing up, so the rotation goes into top lane. The same. Now, I think we're going to see a split. Yeah, we're looking at the minimap. We can see a split happening from Imagine. Dahaka to bottom lane, and we can check if he has brush stock available. He does. Hanzo, massive arrow, narrowly hitting Ferret in the back line, but it is going to be a little bit of a zone. Buys a little bit of room. Keep front gate goes down. Keep taking a bit of damage. Bottom lane Keep actually takes a lot more damage than I anticipated. The top lane Keep took about as much damage as the bottom lane Keep did from the boss, but this Raider, look at this cavalry getting a good chunk of damage right there. Bosses and bottom, or boss and bottom will be 2 minutes and 37. Boss and top is 50 or so seconds. No pack on the right, 14, and the no pack on the left is 6 seconds. So I think we're going to see some camps. We're going to see a turtle up for 20 from the side of Bronze6. And until then, let's go ahead and actually check through the other numbers once again, get an idea of what the late game damage, healing, and experience is looking like. Oh, I'm missing something in chat. Nothing wrong with some black cherry natural tea. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about something else.
Smoke weed every day.
I heard a rumor that all arrows go to NA. I mean, there's been some EU arrows. There's been some real bad EU arrows. If you've never checked out the realm that is Heroes Lounge, there are EU arrows. There are EU arrows as well, all right? Meaning that they do miss as well. Ha ha ha, NA is bad, EU is best, ha ha ha. Our electrical sockets are weird. You have to buy a different plug for each country. We're better though. Sorry. It's not even a real complaint. It popped in my head. Regardless, Secret rotating up into the top lane. Looks like this should be a keep in top to go down. Danny to back away, gets the burrow charge out. $20 push with boss or objective. I didn't read your message quick enough, but I was gonna say getting a keep is pretty much the most critical thing right now, because you at least want to get one of the shielding marks off of Stormy McStormpike Vandar over here. Every time a Hanzo whiffs, an angel gets its wings. What about all the other skill shot based heroes? Oh, wait. That's a good Sonic. Really good high five from the Lucio coming through. Jet propulsion from Blaze will actually be a little mitigated because of the cocoon from the Anubarak. But either way, we're going to see an Ancestral Healer with the Farseer's Blessing splashing out to a few people. Bunker down from Blaze will expire very soon. Lucio high-fiving in. He does have the Mixing Fire, which reduces incoming healing by 50%. Breakwood gets the Haunting Wave, but they're not baited. They're not tricked. They will continue to chase. We do have randomly, it's so crazy. Randomly, the objective just channeled again. What am I playing tomorrow, Baha? Some Darkest Dungeon. That's all I have planned so far. We are guaranteed to play Darkest Dungeon tomorrow, and then I don't know what. Maybe we'll play some Warm Snow. Maybe we'll play some Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Maybe we'll play some Gungeon. I'm gonna play Darkest Dungeon, and then I'll probably leave it to Twitch chat. We'll do some polls. We'll let Twitch chat choose tomorrow. No heroes though. No heroes on Friday. Fridays we take break from heroes. Alrighty, the bottom lane keep will fall, and all that's left is mid lane. We do have 5 seconds for both of these heroes right here. The Joanna and the Rhaegar coming back in a second, and mid lane cavalry is here. Is this to push to win? Let's go ahead and delete that message from Buttspot. Let's give you Buttspot. You're gonna take a 10-minute timeout, Buttspot. All right. Little inappropriate. 10-minute timeout for Buttspot. So either way, this is just cavalry with no core shielding available, and that'll be game number 3 over to the side of Bronze6. They take the series 2-1, and can you believe it? They won the game. They won game number 3 with only